Hey everyone, welcome back to Desert Gardening with Dustin. I have a quick update for you. So I know we were talking before on another video about how this watermelon plant I have here just came up from compost, and we didn't know for sure if it was a hybrid one that came up from a seed from a grocery store that wouldn't end up producing any actual watermelon fruit, or if it was, from compost from a prior heirloom watermelon that I had grown here, because I've grown normal watermelons here that are heirloom, but I've also composted stuff from the grocery store. So as you see, I have a bloom here, and I wanted to show you this. So this bloom is a female bloom. So you see behind the flower, you have a little tiny mini little watermelon, and when this flower gets pollinated by the male flowers and the male pollen falls on the middle of this flower, you will get it will get fertilized, and then the part behind the flower will gradually get bigger and turn into a watermelon. I didn't know for sure if this was going to happen with this plant. That is exciting, because that means it's a pretty good chance that it very well could be one of the two heirloom watermelon varieties that I have grown here. And so we will see what happens here. Now, this watermelon has not really produced many flowers at all. For a little while it produced some male flowers, and then it kind of quit. And with that being said, I wasn't really sure. It's gotten really hot here in the Phoenix area too, so a lot of plants will quit blooming when it gets really hot. So I didn't know if the temperatures just caused it to kind of slow down and stop, or what the case happened to be. So that's good news. I'm going to be watching that and probably try to make sure that that flower gets fertilized. I'm going to have to find a male bloom on this watermelon somewhere and see if I can transfer pollen from it onto that particular flower. And I might want to try to keep it out of the sun, because the more sun you get, the more things dry out and the less likely things are to get pollinated. So I'll probably have to try to move it around a little bit. Another thing you'll probably see, there's a female bloom back there for a tigger melon. So it hasn't opened up yet, but let me see here if we can get a good focus. Too many leaves and the camera doesn't know what to focus on, but anyhow, but there's definitely a bloom back there. And I'm also waiting for this waiting for the squash here, for me to find out what kind of squash this is, and it looks like it's starting to get a few aphids on it now. So I'm gonna have to watch this too and make sure that that doesn't happen. I'm trying to figure out if this is spaghetti squash, or if that was composted from a, if it came up from a composted pumpkin from Halloween, possibly. That's happened in the past too. So anyhow, the good and the bad about composting things into your garden. Sometimes you get some things that pop up, and sometimes you just let them be and wait and see what they are. So anyhow, I guess maybe I'll have some more updates on some things in the near future. We did get a little bit of rain last night. It is monsoon season right now in the desert, so sometimes we get some cooler temperatures. It's only supposed to be 100 degrees today, so much cooler with it being 100 degrees and having some rain last night and everything. You can tell the soils are still fairly wet, so that's probably also good for things blooming and getting a little bit of reprieve from the heat. I guess I will bring you any other videos in the near future, maybe on any other updates that I have. Thanks for listening.